All right, we're out here in the field. I hope I'm trying to mitigate the wind sound, so I'm holding this myself and doing it. This is our trellis project, and I'll give you some better shots of it here in a second. But primarily what we're going to have here is a 500-foot trellis, which will give me 1,000 linear feet to plant the various climbing vegetables that we're going to have. Some of this traditional stuff that you know about will be cucumbers. We'll have some bitter melon. We're going to be running some loofah gourd. I got a couple kiwi plants I'm going to put down on the end of it just to see how they do in this climate and that sort of thing. So I'm going to get on the other side of the camera now, and you'll probably still hear me. And the boss is out here today, Raza Khan and his best friend, Kanu Patel. And so I'm going to be asking them questions about some of the exotic plants that we'll be planting on here that I personally don't know that much about, but of course they do. So anyway, let me get on the other side. And this is a shot back down the trellis, and you can see it seems to go on forever, and we're only about halfway across the field. And each space between these uprights is 10 feet, and it's 8 feet wide, and it's about 6.5 feet tall. What makes it accessible, I'm standing here flat-footed, and you can see I can reach clear to the top of it, so being able to get veggies will be an easy thing. So we're going to walk over here and take a look at what we're putting in. We're putting in a climbing bean, and here's Raza Khan. Hey Raza.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing fabulous.
Wonderful.
Perhaps you could explain a little bit about the plant that we're putting in right now, what it does, how it grows, and about when it'll be ready.
This is called papri beans, and they grow in bunches. They are South Indian delicacy, and I can tell you that the most succulent, gorgeous beans to cook, and they cook easy, and they have a lovely taste indeed. And we will have them till the end of, virtually end of fall. That's when they stop. And you got to come and have a look at them in about a month's time. They will all be flowering and bearing fruit, and that'll be a sight to behold.
Well, good.
Yeah.
And Kanu Patel,
Yeah.
best friend and hard worker.
Yeah, this is called Indian vegetable papri. It goes in the wine, and it's a very delicious, tasteful product. People love it. It stays until 6 months before the winter starts. Good taste.
Well, good. Well, I'm going to walk down here and we'll take a look at some of the other stuff that's going on.
On the water?
Yeah, you ready for the water? Okay, as a matter of fact, let's just take a look at the water system we put on here. I put a manual controller, and I've got to get this way because I know that wind is horrendous, so I'm going to try it like this. If you look on here, you can see, of course I'm upside down, but I have to be this way because of the wind. You just turn the dial after you open this. So you just open the water is now on. We got to open this side over here so the water will go down through the deal, and then here you just set how many minutes you want to run it. And we're going to start out by setting it, oh, we got a hole. On about 60. That was so it looks like we're going to have a repair job here. So let's just shut it off. And I think we can tape this up with some tape, don't you think? We'll wrap some tape around there, and then we'll open it up. So let me run down this way, and I'll send somebody back here with some tape. You know where that's at? I want to keep going. I don't want to shut the recording down because it's just a pain in the butt. Yeah. And anyway, just to give you an idea, I'm going to try to walk as smoothly as possible and record this at the same time so that you can see this. We'll say hello to some of the workers that work out here on the farm. And make all of this possible. It's a lot of hard work to bring all of this stuff to life and make sure that it gets all the water and nutrients that it needs. But I think we'll be doing pretty good. Let me stop here for a second and give you a shot up. You see the twine that we're running over the top here. Okay, this is going to be supported by another line. Put my hand up here. And this will go over the outside and down. And then along the bottom here I'll run another line, and then we're going to drop string down on each one of these plants so they have something to twist up and get over to the top. And then there'll be beans, a solid wall of beans all along here. Here we are. Let me get over here out of the wind. This is a mixture. I better back off, maybe you can hear the tractor too much, but this is a mixture of the mushroom compost that we get out of Madisonville. They grow a lot of mushrooms up there, and we get their spent compost that they use, which is a mixture of chicken manure and ground up hay and wood chips. And they sterilize it so that there's no weed seed and there's no pathogens in it. And then they put their mushroom spore. And then when they're done growing their mushrooms, they sell it to us. And we love it because it has no weed seed. It's still got plenty of fire and nutrient in it. And we use this to augment the soil that's here. And my goodness, it makes stuff just pop out of the ground. So, let me flip this around over here. I'm back. I'm going to end it right now. We'll bring you back here in a couple weeks' time, and we'll take a look at the progress that we've made. And in the meantime, don't forget to come out and visit Cebu Farm. You can find the directions and everything on the Facebook page. And until then, enjoy life. Come see us at the farm.